Alright, what's up, dudes? Welcome back. We're doing unboxing. This is one that kind of an impulse buy. I had heard of it from someone in my members group got one, and they said some really good things about it, and I like the look of it, definitely. But I wasn't really planning on buying one, and then I just saw that they were in stock, and I just did it. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of you guys have done the same thing. Peanuts. Oh. USA Made Blades is the place I bought this. Defiant 7. What is this? Cool. I don't drink beer, but I drink seltzers. Some of you might know what this is already. This is a new brand. It's a US brand also. This is made in the USA. And the knife is designed by a very famous designer. And a designer I really like. I actually don't own any of his knives, but I've always wanted to. So let's check this out. Nice. This is the Talos from Les George, but it's a button lock Talos. It's pretty much a button lock Talos. I don't have a Talos here to, put them up against each other, so I can, compare, but it's pretty much a Talos. Oh yeah. I had a Talos on the channel pretty recently, and yeah, this looks exactly like it. Yeah, really good ergos. Definitely a Les George design. I mean, obviously it is, but it even looks like one just looking at it. You get a feel for this. Great sound. It's Magna Cut. Not my favorite, but if it's not soft like my Strider was, then it should be fine. Not the snappiest button lock detent that I've felt. Definitely not. But not bad either. Definitely easily flick this baby out. The button is very recessed. Like, it doesn't stick up at all. You kind of almost have to put your thumb down in there. Do I have another button lock here? I don't have that many button locks anymore. Here's a Pyrite. Oh, I have the Malibu. Oh, what am I talking about? I have this one. This is recessed kind of behind the scale, but it's in its own little cutout. And they have given you enough room. They have like this round cutout around the button so that your thumb can actually get in there. That's good. Without that, I really don't think you could even push that button down. This one, I mean, it's kind of recessed in its own little thing, but you can still feel the button poking above the surface just a little bit. This one is completely behind there. I don't think there's any way you can accidentally push that button. Just how your grip isn't pushing on that, and even if somehow you did, like, get this finger like way up here or something, there's just no possible way. I'm not even able to push down on that. So that's cool. Aluminum frame here. We'll see some of those like milling lines in it still. It's kind of interesting. No, closed, what do you call it? Closed back construction, I guess. Clamshell, maybe. Same clip that you see on most Les Georges, or if not all Les Georges. Yeah, I think I like it. This is snappier. This ProTech is snappier. Yeah, it's snappier, definitely. I mean, it's not bad. It's not mushy like the Pyrite is. I mean, this is like... I mean, it's like really smooth, so it somehow still pops out, even though the detent feel is so weak. Yeah, okay. I think I like this. I don't know. I think I gotta spend some time with it. It's nice and sharp. Let's measure blade stock. 150 thousandths. Behind the edge, we've got... Okay, not bad. 15 thousandths. 12 thousandths up here. Up at the tip, still 12 thousandths. Interesting. It stays pretty thin all the way to the tip. Usually they tend to get thicker at the tip. Not really this one. So it should be a pretty good cutter, you know. Not the thinnest blade stock, not the thinnest behind the edge, but, you know, not bad either. Definitely feels sharp. The sharpening choil is not great. There's even a little bit of a smile forming already. There's just no separation between the plunge grind and the edge termination there. They're just right on top of each other. I believe you can... Let's see. The stop pin might fall right in that sharpening choil, and I think it does. So I don't think you can enlarge that. I'm trying to see down in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stop pin hits right in there. You can kind of see a little mark right there. Yeah, it definitely hits. So that is what it is. There's no changing that. Definitely can reverse flick it. Pretty easy to reverse flick, actually. Very easy. I like the sounds it makes. Made in the USA. Very cool. This is a snappier and I think smoother button lock. This ProTech. I mean, it's insane how smooth this thing is. It's like, I mean, I think you can tell just by looking at the video even. This one's more, and it could break in. Like, this is, obviously, it could break in. I don't know. I like the button being recessed down there. It is not as easy to push as the ProTech button. You kind of gotta, like, make sure you're in the right spot and make sure you're pushing down enough. I almost wish that was not it recessed quite as much. I like the texture on the button. Definitely like that. Interesting, it's like blue inside the tooling there. I wonder if that's just leftover like Dicom, or if it's like anodized in there. Interesting. Not a fancy clip, but it does work really good. So yeah, we'll see. Also, this is a really good price. I think it was about $260, $270 around there. I think that's pretty darn good for you know, a USA made Les George design. You know, with aluminum handles, MagnaCut. Love the stonewash on the blade. That's very, very nice. Very nice stonewash. I wish this was not quite as big, this Defiant 7 thing. I wish that was just not even there. Maybe that was completely gone, and then just an American flag on this side. I think that'd be a little classier. But it's not too bad. The thumb studs are cool. Kind of milled studs. Very good ergos, too. Extremely good ergos. This is going to be very comfortable to cut with. Definitely has the ProTech beat in ergos. They're not bad on this knife. But the corners are more squared. These corners are just much more rounded. And the whole thing is slightly contoured. You can almost see there's like a flat area here in the middle, and then from here on is like a very gradual slope down. There's no choking up, but I feel close enough. I feel close enough to that edge. I don't feel like I'm being pushed back too bad. Put your thumb over that ramp or right on it. Feels good right on it. yeah, I don't know. I spent some time with it. I'll say I'm not blown away by the action right off the bat. Again, it's not bad. Not amazing either. Doesn't feel as smooth as the ProTech either. Like this ProTech, not pushing the button. Look at that. Not even pushing the button down. This one. Definitely not as smooth. But yeah, there you go. And I have another button lock in the mail coming very soon, actually. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's actually not a plunge lock button lock. It's it's like a compression lock button lock. So that's exciting. But there you go. There's a comparison between the TR3 ProTech manual button lock and the Defiant 7 Talos button lock. We could throw up a Pyrite too. Here's a liner lock button lock. It's a good size. I like the size of the knife. What's the blade length? A little under 3.5 inches. It doesn't look like that. It's that much. It's even a little bit longer than the on the ProTech. Handle's 4.5, so overall we got about 8 inches. Oops. The ProTech is exactly 8 inches too. It's a little bit longer handle on the ProTech. And then here's the Pyrite. Pyrite up here. There you go. Let me know what you guys think. I know these have been popping up in stock, so just keep your eyes open if you're on the hunt for one. I think they're kind of just slowly dropping them around to different retailers, I think. I don't know if it's just USA Made Blade that has them. I don't think so. Cool. Thanks for watching. Like the video before you head out. I'd appreciate it. See you in the next one.